From now on, I'm starting a new challenge in 99 Nights in the Forest.
The homeless survivor.
I'm going to try surviving 10,000 days without a camp, hanging on trees to dodge deer, clinging to ledges to avoid wolves, and spending the night inside a water tank. But today's challenge has some special rules. 1. I can only enter the camp until day 10. I'll need that time to level up the campfire, expand the map, kidnap the children, and craft the items I need. 2. Cultist Stronghold is banned. I can clear the stronghold and get its rewards, but hiding inside and passing time safely is not allowed. Can I really survive 10,000 days as a homeless wanderer? For today's challenge, I'll be using the
Assassin.
Since I can only farm until day 10, I'll have to play almost like a speedrun. That's why I chose Assassin. It's fast, and it starts with both a sword and kunai. I just wanted to try something other than cyborg. For my talent, I picked the lumberjack ability. 20% chance to get 1 or 2 extra wood. Gotta gather logs faster, right? Alright, let's start the challenge. I have to farm as much as possible before day 10. Luckily, 2 trees spawn side by side, and there's even coal right next to them. Ha ha ha, what a coincidence. Yeah, right? I restarted the game until I got a good spawn. I chopped the trees, loaded up the campfire with coal and wood, and raised it to level 3. Now I'm heading out to kidnap the first child. Normal wolves don't even need a kunai for them, just a sword. Maybe not. Didn't expect to use a kunai this early. Unfortunately, probably because of server lag, the wolves hit me from far away, so I had no choice. While kidnapping the first child, I'll open the chest too. If I get a good sack here, farming's gonna be so much easier. Hey, after taking the child out, I found a cabin right next to it. It had 3 wooden chairs, perfect for turning into extra logs. Since I have to do everything, set up a bed, rescue kids all before day 10, those chairs are a huge help to keep track of the exact 10-day limit. I left the child outside camp and went back to farming to upgrade the campfire to level 4. Everything was going smoothly, but sometimes I do things even I don't understand. Huh? What am I doing? Why did I restart the game again? Everything was fine. What was I unhappy about? I have no idea what I was thinking, but I ended up restarting from scratch. I quickly rescued the first child again and got a good sack. That's a great start. Even got lucky with fuel drop, and there was a cabin nearby, so I grabbed a lot of wooden chairs too. This start is way too good. Did I plan this all along? Of course not. On day 2 during the day, I upgraded the campfire to level 4 and went to kidnap the second child. Oh, I see a fairy. If she's selling chili seed, that'd be like adding fuel to the fire. With assassin speed, chili buff, I could zip across the map like lightning.
Go away!
Bought a firefly seed instead and started searching for the second child. You might say,
why not just check with the compass?
Well, since I didn't bring the first child back to camp, I can't track the others yet. So I couldn't find the second child. And before I knew it, it was already the 3rd morning. Oh no, that's not good. Nope, found it right away. Thankfully, not too late. I kidnapped the second child, farmed a bunch of fuel, and got the campfire to level 5 on day 3. Now I have to find the prison where the 3rd child is locked up, thinking about exploring that huge area. Yeah, that's intimidating. Nope, found it right away. Thank goodness, ha ha ha. Thought I'd waste another whole day. I took down the alpha wolves by circling around and easily cleared the bears from the hilltop. I successfully rescued the 3rd child on day 4. Wait, what's this? Sometimes, even with a level 5 campfire, you can't rescue the 3rd child. And of course, it happened now. Guess I'll just level up the campfire again. During the night of day 4, I fended off the cultist raid with my katana, farmed some fuel, and found a giant sack and a strong axe. Also got a powerful melee weapon, the Morning Star, and even iron armor. By night of day 5, I finally reached campfire level 6. Day 5 has arrived. So before I go pick up the squid, I'll clear the cultist stronghold. The total number of cultist gems needed for this challenge is 4. And if I get 2 gems from the stronghold, combined with the 2 gems I can get from raids by day 10, that'll be all the gems I need. I also need 255 logs, which is a lot. So if I can get a chainsaw, that would help immensely. Alright, I'll clear it quickly. Using cover shooting, I cleared the stronghold without taking a single hit. Can I get the chainsaw?
Nope.
I got the useless thorn armor, but whatever. It's fine. Actually, to take advantage of my talent, it's more efficient to chop small trees with a powerful axe. Now I'll find and kidnap the last child, then bring the 3rd child whose cage I opened earlier. That'll finish all the kidnappings. The last child is on the outer edge of the fully expanded map, so aside from the Arctic, I need to decide whether to go counterclockwise or clockwise. Which way would you pick? Counterclockwise? Then I'll go clockwise. I chose clockwise and searched hard for the child, but by the evening of day 6, I still hadn't found the last kid. You were right, huh?
Nope.
I was right. I was worried we'd run out of time if I was wrong, so that's a huge relief. Kidnapped the fourth child, then headed for the third. Wait, what the? Oh no, I messed up. I went to the third child's prison instead of the fourth. For those who pick counterclockwise, since you got the answer right, please hit the like and sub. I zoned out for a moment thinking, should I restart? Since I already had to come get the third child anyway, I figured it worked out. So I kidnapped the third child and kept them with the first and second children who still hadn't been brought into camp, free outside the camp for now. It's already day 7 daytime, so I should start getting ready to leave the camp. I gathered over 100 extra scrap compared to my original plan, but logs are still painfully short, so until the second cultist raid on the night of day 8, I'll keep gathering wood and crafting what I need. I focused on small trees day and night and made 4 beds. I'll keep the beds with the kids for now and install them all at once on day 10. Except for the koala, the time multiplier setup is done. I'll kidnap the koala on day 10. But first, I'll solve the most important long-term survival problem: food. As you all know, after day 10, I can't enter the safe zone, so I spent a long time figuring out how to secure food. I tried putting farm plots outside the camp, tried picking the pyromaniac or fire bandit, and tried surviving by hunting animals for meat. But none of those were suitable for long-term survival. While I was stumped, I found the answer. I'll use the fact that you can place farm plots outside the camp to build an automatic stew generator that runs outside the safe zone. If I set it up like this, I can produce stew even from outside the safe line, right? We're almost there. On the evening of day 8, I cleared the incoming cultists. And on day 9, I went to clear the ice castle. I hunted bunnies for bunnyfoot, killed Arctic foxes for pelts, crafted a beanie, and prepared for the cold. While assaulting the ice castle, evening snuck up on me. What the? How did it get so late? I gave up on the ice castle and returned to camp. I didn't have to clear the ice castle, but maybe from practicing speedruns, I just stopped by without thinking. It wasn't necessary to beat. I grabbed the kids I left and the bed blueprints. And at the first light of day 10, I released the kids into the camp and installed the beds. Now, if I rescue the last child before day 10 ends, I'm done. Luckily, since I'd already released the kids at camp, I can use the compass to locate the last child's position. There are too many bears guarding the last child's prison, so if you stand in the wrong spot on the hill and attack, you'll take damage. Cover shooting play is the safest like this. I kidnapped the koala with the useless ruby chest and managed to release the koala into the camp before day 11. I completed all the goals I planned before day 10, rescuing the kids, placing the beds, building the automatic stew generator, and the oil drill. Wait, I didn't install the oil drill? I completely forgot to place it and spent the remaining camp time just cooking stews. So without an oil drill, day 11 morning, the true start of the homeless survival arrived. I really forgot the oil drill. I was planning to use it to keep the campfire running as long as possible. Well, I guess it's fine. If I kill the cultists near the camp, their bodies will probably fuel the campfire automatically, right? Oh. Wait, hold on. I was so focused on playing like a speedrun that I didn't even think about how I was going to fight cultists for 10,000 days. With the weapons I have now, there's no way I can handle the 270 more raids left before day 10,000. Ha ha ha. I have to start over. So once again, I restarted as a cyborg. On day 1, I rescued 2 kids. Day 2, placed 1 bed. Day 3, rescued the 3rd kid. Day 4, placed the 2nd bed. Day 6, rescued the last kid and placed the 3rd bed. Day 7, placed the final bed and greeted the morning of day 8. This time, I remembered to install the oil drill and build the automatic stew generator. All preparations were done by day 8. Even though it's not yet day 10, everything I planned is ready, so the homeless survival begins now. The first homeless spot is the L-shaped tree that many of you probably know. If I stay up here, deer, sheep, and wolves can't attack me. And if I hide inside the bushes like this, deer and sheep won't even spawn, while any wolves that spawn become complete idiots. And like this, I can shoot laser cannons toward the camp and snipe incoming cultists from here. Perfect homeless spot, right? Now I'll make as many stews as possible for survival. At night, I'll dodge deer and wolves. And when it rains, I'll move onto the tree to avoid the lightning, since I can't cook stews during rain. I made 84 stews. Because it's so hard to safely cook stew, making just 80 of them took me 135 days. And as you can see, even though it's only day 186, the oil drill already broke, the oil barrels stopped entering the campfire, and the fire went out. I thought it would last much longer, but apparently the Halloween event candles caused way more lag than I expected. Now that I've got enough stew, I'll hide inside the L-shaped tree bush and see if this really is the perfect homeless spot. Just when I was thinking it was flawless. Wait, what? I got struck by lightning? It never happened in my test runs before recording, but lightning struck near the bush and actually dealt damage. It might have been a 1 in a million chance, so I'll wait a bit longer and see. After watching through the next rainy weather, I confirmed it. I'm completely vulnerable to lightning. Since the campfire's gone out, I can't heal naturally. And one more direct lightning strike means instant death. Daytime's got only about 20 seconds left, so I'll find a new homeless spot quickly. Wait, it was around here somewhere. Found it. The flashlight tower isn't perfect against wolves, but if I position myself right, it's a pretty safe place to sleep. Deer obviously can't climb up here, but I'll stay cautious, since I don't know how the wolves will behave. That startled me for a second, but luckily, the wolf's head got stuck in the glass, so I could spend the night safely. However, the flashlight tower's lightning safety hasn't been tested, so it's not reliable for long stays. I'll probably need to move again. While preparing for this challenge, I planned several homeless spots in advance. So now I'll head to the best one. I was saving it for last, but I've run out of bandages and medkits, and the campfire went out much faster than I expected. So if I hold on to it, I guess this will become useless. I remembered its location during the farming phase, but since I can't open the map, I just wandered around, hoping to find it before nightfall. See those 3 huge pillars? Yep, the best homeless spot.
The water tower.
The water tank on the tower is extremely high up, so lightning can't reach me, and if I hang on the ladder inside the tank, I'm safe from wolves, just like when I was hiding in the bushes. And it seems deer and sheep don't spawn either. Now that I've reached a safe homeless spot, there's something I've been meaning to check. It's been bugging me since day 9, but I never had the chance to confirm it. Let's test it while I'm waiting here. If we assume day 303 counts as day 4, then the cultist raid should start on the evening of day 4. That means day 312 is day 5, 321 is day 6, and 330 is day 7, right? Since raids happen every 4 days, there shouldn't be one tonight on day 7.
Nope.
There is one. Turns out the raids aren't every 4 days, but every 3. I checked again and again, and confirmed that raids really happen every 3 days now. It's probably an update to make getting Halloween candles easier. But for someone like me, trying to survive long-term as a homeless wanderer, this is the worst possible update. It just causes lag non-stop. Before more cultists pile up, I should stop by the camp and clear them out once. Before heading to the camp, I saw a church nearby, so I'll loot it for bandages and medkits if I can. What am I even doing? I'll move when it's sunny. I grabbed medkits and bandages from the church and went to the camp. If your resources pile up like mine did and the oil barrels from the oil drill stop entering the campfire, here's what you can do. Stay far away from the camp for a while. When enough oil barrels have piled up, then come back close to the camp. The campfire will reignite automatically because all those barrels that had piled up in the air, drop it at once. Feeling the warmth of the campfire again after so long, I started clearing out the cultists. With the 3-day raid cycle plus the Halloween candle combo, the lag's already getting so bad that my movements have slowed down. I love to step inside the camp and clean it up from within, but I can't. So I stocked up enough stew and headed back to the water tower on day 699. The lag was so bad, I wasn't sure if my PC would survive when I returned. Anyway, let's try AFK. Day 2229. Roughly 1500 days have passed, so there must be at least 400 cultists piled up by now. Let's take a look. Whoa, because of the oil barrel lag, they're literally floating in the sky. That's legendary. But can my computer even handle fighting that? Just imagining all those cultists chasing me is terrifying. So I'll hide in the tree bush and snipe them one by one. If you're watching this right now, you might be thinking,
Oh, the lag doesn't look that bad. Seems manageable.
but without editing, this is what I actually see. Yeah, I'm done. This footage is sped up 5x and it only looks normal because it's 5x speed. I even tried setting graphics to the lowest, but it didn't help at all. Nope, this isn't it. I'm escaping. There's no way to play like this. Once I get far enough from the camp and it's out of render range, I should be able to move freely again. This screen's too painful to look at, so I'll fast forward at 20x. Doesn't look like it, but as you can see from the clock, this really is 20x speed. Haha. Finally, the lag's gone, but I barely have any stew left. It's only day 2247. If I go back to the camp now,
The world
will stop time again and I won't be able to move, which means I can't make any more stew. No stew in long-term survival means this challenge is over. Technically, if I restarted from the beginning, follow the same process, and crafted around 1200 stews at once before AFK in a safe spot, I could reach day 10,000, but it looked exactly the same, just boring to watch. So I'm ending today's challenge here. Instead, I'll show you the other homeless spots I found earlier. The first one is the treehouse. Many of you probably already know this place, but if you stand right here where I am, you can see not just love bugs, but also love wolves. Pretty cool, right? Next is the innermost room inside the cultist laboratory. If you hang onto the ceiling shelf in the back, you can move around like this. And even if wolves spawn, they won't attack you. I didn't get attacked by deer either, but I'm not 100% sure. The next one is behind the ammo crafter in the volcanic area. If you stand on this railing here, you'll be safe. But I still recommend checking where the wolves spawn around the area. The advantage of this place is that it's so high up, so lightning never strikes here. Aside from the spots I showed in this video, there are still plenty of safe homeless spots out there. If you know one, share it in the comments below. That's it for today's challenge, and I'll be back soon with an even more exciting video. See you next time.